Hey there guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm gonna be mainly focusing on the cargo ship again in today's video. And so actually, if I turn around and show you guys the to-do list here, you can see that the first thing I have on the to-do list is I do want to fix the cargo ship, because in the last video I was having trouble getting hydrogen into the hydrogen tanks on the cargo ship here. And so in the last video, I pointed out that the problem was that the nuclear reactor here wasn't built up all the way. And so this whole top conveyor system is pretty much useless. But I did think of another way of fixing this problem, and that is, originally on the bottom here, there is supposed to be a connector on the hydrogen engine here. And since the bottom area here is separate from the top conveyor system that I just showed you guys, my thought process here is, if I put a connector on the bottom of here, connect a ship on the connector here, I should be able to transfer hydrogen into the hydrogen tanks, because the hydrogen engine is connected to the O2H2 generators here, which is connected to the cargo containers here, which is then connected to the hydrogen tanks. So that's kind of like my plan for right now. And one of you guys in the comments in my last video mentioned that I could just replace the nuclear reactor with a cargo container or a conveyor junction of sorts, which is a pretty good plan. That is going to be my plan B if my original plan doesn't work. So yeah, that's pretty much the first thing I'm going to get done in today's video. And then after that, I do plan on finishing it up a little bit. So like putting a speed module on the assembler, you know, putting the rest of the lights on here, because I did forget to, you know, weld up a couple minor things here and there. So that is going to be the plan after I fix the cargo ship here. And then once I'm done that, I plan on docking it up to the base and fueling it up with a bit of hydrogen. And then I do want to take it out and kind of like field test it, if you will, by trying to find gold and uranium, or collecting some sort of resource anyway, just to see kind of like how well it works. And yeah, so that's pretty much the plan for today's video. And yeah, so to get started with today's video here, I'm just going to see if I have any steel plates, which I do. So I'm just going to real quickly place a connector on the bottom of here, just like that. And then I'm just going to add it to build planner, build it up, and then I'm going to take the welding ship, connect it on the bottom of here, and then I'm going to see if I can actually fill this up with hydrogen or not. Alright, so I built up the connector here, and now from here I am going to grab the welding ship that is right here. Very carefully fly it over and under the cargo ship here, and then ever so carefully just dock it up, just like that. And yeah, there you go. You can see the hydrogen draining out of the welding ship right now. Alright, so it's working as intended. You can even hear the hydrogen engine working now, which is great. It's working. There you go, 2.1% for both of them? For both of them. Alright, so that should be enough to get it from here to the base. So if I just go into here actually, and real quickly, I'm just going to turn off the hydrogen engine because I don't want it to use up all my hydrogen. So now I think I should have enough to make it from here to the base. Although the engines, or the thrusters, aren't turning on though, which is weird. Turn them off and on again. That doesn't seem to be doing anything. Now that's kind of weird. Oh, you want to know why? The tanks are on stockpile. Alright, so we're just going to take the tank off stockpile. There we go. It's working. And we can move. There we go. It's working. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Well, the welding ship just decided to explode on me, I guess. You know what? That is future me problems. I will deal with that later when that affects me. But for right now, I can go ahead and set up the piston. I think it's the piston anyway that I need to set up. Sorry, it wasn't the piston, it was the connector on the piston here. So if you didn't watch my last video, so the way I want to hook up, or the way I designed the cargo ship to hook up to the base, or really any base, is I extend out a piston just like that, and then it has a connector on the bottom of it, so it can hook up to pretty much any base without the cargo ship getting too close, just like that. Only I underestimated how big the cargo ship is because it is scraping really close to the ground right here. So I might have to drill that out now a little bit as a bit of a side quest in today's video. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do that right now. Let's just spend a few minutes drilling this out a little bit. Alright, so I just took out like the little hill or the part of the asteroid that was kind of in the way here that took out the welding ship. So that now it's gone, the cargo ship shouldn't have any problems docking here anymore. Yeah, so it should be all fine now. It is really a shame though that it took the welding ship with it. So now when I go and build up the mega ship that I want to build, I'm going to have to build another welding ship. But whatever, it's not too bad. It'll only take a couple hours to build up a new one anyway. Anyways, with the cargo ship all connected here, I am just going to put the cargo ship on stockpile here so it can collect some hydrogen and fill up properly here. So if we just even go into here, it's not filling up, which is not good at all. It should be taking hydrogen out of this tank, which it isn't. Oh, you want to know why? Because the nuclear reactor isn't fully built. Okay, so this is an annoying problem. Which means if I want it to be filled up, I'm going to have to disconnect it, flip it on its side, and connect it with the bottom connector. And you know what? I am not doing that, so I'm just going to grind down the reactor and put a conveyor junction there. So real quickly, I'm just going to empty out my inventory and grind down the reactor and the gyro that's under the reactor too, because under the reactor there's a gyro right here that also needs to be grinded down. Alright, and just like that, I grinded down the nuclear reactor right there. And so from here, I'm just going to grab some steel plates, which I already have, and I'm just going to place down a cargo container. And just like that, I need interior plates, not steel plates. So that now I have interior plates, I'm just going to go ahead, place it down right there, add it to build planner, and then get everything constructed, and then I can weld the cargo container up, and everything should work as intended. And so just like that, the cargo container is fully constructed. And so now if I real quickly just go and look in this hydrogen tank, it is filling up properly now. So it should be taking hydrogen out of this tank and putting it into this one. And it seems to have stopped at 41%. Each tank, I believe. Yep. Which is a ton of hydrogen. That's about half capacity for each tank. Or not quite half capacity. A little bit under. So yeah, with the cargo ship all filled up now, I think I'm going to go ahead and find some golden uranium. Oh no, wait, hold on. First, I just remembered I got to go and build up the rest of the lights and stuff on here too. Almost forgot that part. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and spend the next few minutes building up the rest of the stuff that I forgot to build in the last video. Alrighty here, so I fixed up everything that I think that I missed in the last video here. So I built up the speed module, some of the blocks here, the connector. I built up the lights on the sides and on the top here. So I think with everything built up and ready to go here, I think I'm going to take the mining ship, connect it up to the top of the cargo ship, and then go out and do some exploring. So I'm just going to go ahead, get the mining ship, take it off stockpile, and disconnect from the base, and just ever so carefully fly it towards the cargo ship, and then go ahead and carefully land it, just like that, connect it up, and with it connected to the base, or to the cargo ship I mean, I'm just going to go ahead, put it on stockpile, and then put the batteries on recharge just to make sure that they're all charged up and ready to go. And yeah, with the cargo ship ready to go, I think I'm gonna go ahead, disconnect, and go exploring and look for golden uranium. So to do that, I am just gonna go ahead and if I can see it here. Disconnect that. Retract the connector there. Carefully lift up. Try not to hit anything. And yeah, just make sure that my ore detector is on. And also make sure that it's at its maximum range too. So I just go to ore detector here. Yep, they're both at full range. Also, I need to turn off the miner's engines, or thrusters, I mean, to avoid damage. So just go ahead and do that. Alright, so now with everything ready to go now, I think, I'm just going to go off in a random direction looking for gold and uranium. Unless, do I have any marked down? It doesn't look like I have anything marked down. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go towards the silver because I do need some silver. So if I real quickly can just find the silver here. There you go. It's on that asteroid right over there. So I'm just going to go ahead and go towards the silver and collect some. And then after I collect some silver, then I will go exploring for uranium and gold. Alright guys, so made it over to the silver here. So I'm real quickly just going to take the mining ship here. Take it off stockpile, off recharge. And disconnect it from the base here. Make sure that the thrusters are on. And I'm going to go ahead and collect a load of silver here. Alright guys, so I've been sat here mining some silver now for the past few minutes. So if I just open my inventory here, I can see how much silver I mined up. And I mined up not a lot, actually. I was expecting a bit more than that. But it really doesn't matter. I think this is enough silver to last us quite a while anyways. So with that, I am done with the silver, and I can now continue looking for gold and uranium now. Alright, so now I'm just going to carefully hook back up to the cargo ship here. Just like that. And from here, I'm actually going to go ahead down to the silver and put it in one of the industrial cargo containers just like that. I'll put the gravel in there too, why not? And then I'll turn off the engines there, put it on stockpile, and continue on my way. So I think I'm going to go ahead and look at these asteroids over here because they look kind of promising to me. So I'm just going to go ahead and fly towards this big one right over here. Alright, then now I made it to the asteroid here. It says here that there is nickel and uranium. Is that uranium? I can't tell. Yeah, that is uranium. So there is uranium on this asteroid, which is great. So now I'm just going to go ahead, kind of fly this a bit around the asteroid. It's not even around the asteroid, it's right there. You can kind of see the ore patch too. So I'm just going to go ahead and fly towards it here. So yeah, that's uranium right there, which is great. So now I'm going to take the mining ship, get at least 2 loads of uranium here. And then I'm either going to go back to base, drop it off, or I'm going to continue searching for gold. Anyways though, I'm just going to real quickly go ahead and mine up a couple loads of uranium here. Alright guys, so I've been mining up uranium here for the past few minutes here, and I mean, I made a pretty decent hole here, so I think I mined up quite a bit. So actually, if I just real quickly go and look how much I mined up. Again, same with the silver. I mined up this huge hole, but didn't actually get a whole ton. But I mean, still 42,000, like 52,000 uranium here. I think that'll be enough to last us quite a while again. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to hook the miner back up to the cargo ship. And so just like that, I am going to hook the miner back up to the cargo ship just like that. And with it safely on the cargo ship now, I can go ahead and transfer all of the uranium into the cargo ship here, just like that. And yeah guys, unfortunately I'm gonna have to end the video here as I have to go and do some stuff IRL. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. And if you did enjoy the video, if you could please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. And yeah, thank you for watching today's video guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.